Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwanner, and today we're talking to Andrea Sittig-Rolf, the founder and CEO of Sittig Incorporated. Andrea, welcome to Selling Power.
Thank you.
What do you do?
Well, I have a program that helps salespeople become better at prospecting and finding new customers. Okay, left side, these are your appointment cards. So this is your currency today. Every time you schedule an appointment, you're going to fill out one of these cards.
So how did you start that business?
Well, I had been in sales for about 12 years, sales and sales management, various positions, and as a salesperson had participated in various programs, lead generation programs, that some were successful, some weren't. And then as a sales manager, I sort of developed my own methodology to help salespeople with prospecting and sort of empowering them to get in front of decision makers, because I always felt like that face-to-face meeting was really important. And so I started doing that with my own sales team, and was noticed by the VP of sales of my company by looking at the numbers one day, and he called and said, "What's going on? What are you doing? This is amazing." And told him a little bit about my program, and he was blown away, and I thought, here's a VP of sales of a big company, thinks this is a neat idea. I bet I could package this, put a name on it, and sell it to other companies.
And start your own business.
Start my own business,
Right.
so that's what I did.
So what have you found in the marketplace? Are there many companies that have difficulties with lead generation?
Oh, absolutely. That is probably one of the most difficult things for salespeople. A lot of times they want the company to just give them leads, and they either that or they'll work with their existing customers because that's the most comfortable thing to do. So there was definitely a need in the market, and I thought that rather than develop something where I was giving leads, I sort of like the idea of teaching salespeople how to develop their own leads. It's sort of the analogy of, give a man a fish, feed him for a day, teach him how to fish, feed him for a lifetime.
So aren't you taking over the role of marketing in a company then?
A little bit. In fact, I had one of my mentors was sort of a naysayer when I started this business. He said, "Nobody's ever going to hire you. You're doing something that the marketing manager should do, or you're trying to do something the sales manager should do. And they're going to be threatened by you because you're going to come in and take over and do this program, and the boss is going to think, well, why haven't you been doing this all along?" And I've proven him wrong, because while sales managers and marketing managers should do this kind of activity with their teams, they're not. And I think that once they get into it, they realize how much work is really involved to create a successful program.
Well, I hear a lot of companies complaining where the marketing department generates a lot of leads, and then the salespeople not following up.
Yes.
What's wrong with that picture?
Well, the leads didn't come from the salespeople. That's what the problem is. So they're getting this cold list of leads. They don't know these people. They didn't make the call themselves or develop any kind of a relationship. And often the marketing leads are often not good leads, supposedly, according to the salespeople. Sometimes you get a list and there are wrong numbers, or it's the wrong name of the decision maker, that type of thing.
So you're saying if you allow the salesperson participate in the creation of the leads, then they take ownership of the leads.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
So what do you do in a situation, Andrea, where the sales manager tells you, yes, come in and work with us and help us generate more leads, and the marketing manager says, well, this is really my job? How do you handle that objection?
Well, I try to bring the marketing person into the decision making and empower them as a leader, to say, look, you are in a position to really help us, and here's how you can help us. Maybe give them a criteria of the kind of leads that would be ideal for the salespeople to call on. So we would empower the marketing manager to create a list based on a filter or based on a criteria. So they would be involved at that level, but then the salespeople would then make the calls.
So Andrea has developed a wonderful new system, which is called the
Blitz Experience.
The Blitz Experience.
What is the single reason for your call today? What is it? Get the appointment! Get the appointment! That is the only reason you're calling today. You're not going to sell anything. You're just going to get the meeting.
And we'll hear about the Blitz Experience tomorrow. So join us on Selling Power's Daily Report with Andrea Sittig-Rolf.